3rd, 2019, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Current price of BTC 7448 on Bitstamp. Okay, in today's content we're going to start off with a bigger picture before even we talked about what we discussed last night about the drop and a possibility of BTC even dropping even lower and lower, guys. But don't be too bearish. Okay, I'm extremely bearish, but do not be too bearish on BTC, because I told you last night, we got an alternative to push to the upside, and all of you guys are gonna get liquidated already, and then we're gonna be pushing to the upside, because most of you guys pretty much went long on BTC at 8200, and then got stopped out at like a 70, 78, 79, right? But guess what, we've been shorting BTC like since 8600, took profit at 8k, and then I shorted again around like 8k. It bounced back up to like 8300. We shorted again all the way down to 72 to 73, guys. So, and it is quite incredible, because we're gonna start off with like what we talked about BTC since like July, guys. You go back July 7th, guys. You watch this video, Ripple XRP and Bitcoin correction. We talked about this move, and I'll give you a big warning. Okay, BTC could be dropping all the way down to 2k. Even if you go back to my weekly update, okay, I give you like the possibility of BTC drop. This video is like only 3 days ago, guys. I gave you like the difference between these EMAs on Bitstamp. Okay, the 100 EMA on Bitstamp was exactly at 69.60, and the 100 EMA on Binance is 78.50. And this difference, okay, it's a major difference. And I noticed this difference like even when BTC was like a 3k to 4k, and when BTC was going up, most people didn't believe BTC gonna hit 6k. BTC was like 5500, something like that, and I told you guys BTC gonna hit 6k. I don't have time to show you all those videos, but it is quite incredible. If you go back and watch this video, okay, that was like July 11th. Okay, it is very important. You can go, all my videos are pretty much live stream. Okay, it's not recorded, no cut off, none of that nonsense. All right, it is live stream. You ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it live. I don't go back and look it up and all of that. I'm open up the chart, tell you what I see, and we're gonna see what happened. And I told you, take a screenshot of this move. All right, take a screenshot of this move. And I told you, okay, that was like July 11th, 4 days later. Okay, after that Bitcoin correction, I told you like be careful. As soon as we break 9700, it could be very nasty. It could be very, very nasty. All right, it was over 2 months ago. So be careful, guys, be careful, and make sure to join our public Telegram group. If you want to upgrade to our premium members group, you can just send me a private message. I'll give you the description of about how to join the premium member. We go live regarding like live stream regarding like a price target and updates. Okay, but just to get it started, guys, it is quite interesting. You take a look at this 100 EMAs, this red line. We're gonna start off with a bigger picture, because it is always good to start off with a bigger picture before we jump into the lower time frame, right? You see this red line, okay? It is quite interesting. Okay, you go on Binance. So I'm just making a dual screen, right? Yeah, that's both of these are Bitstamp. The right one gonna be Binance. All right, let's change it to Binance. Okay, you see these two red lines? Okay, they're supposed to be the same. They're supposed to be the same exact price level. Okay, I understand Binance doesn't have enough history, but 100 moving average is supposed to be 100 EMA, supposed to be 100 EMA. Okay, so but these two lines, they're not the same. Okay, I don't understand the reason why. I'm still like doing some research and trying to understand why these two moving averages are not the same. All right, Binance broke this to just about like this 100 EMA, but Bitstamp is waiting for its 100 EMA. Okay, it is quite interesting how we talked about it when BTC pumped all the way up to 8300. Everybody was longing, right, and looking for 14k, and we say, oops, guys, come on, we got a very significant evidence, and this one can play out with a 60 to 80% chance. Okay, I know it's a big gap, but 60 to 7% chance we could be dropping down to this 100 EMA. So exactly that's that's what we're doing right now. When you take a look at it on Bitstamp, since like Bitstamp has better history, you just have to give it better chance of succeeding. Okay, so pay attention to this weekly 100 EMA. That's the most important right now. It's not even the daily death cross most people are talking about. It has effect on the price action right now. Okay, so let me do a sound check to see if you guys can hear before I just jump in into the daily analysis. Okay, before I jump in the daily analysis. So if you haven't joined the premium member or the public group, make sure to do so. It is quite interesting to get these data analysis and all these targets. Okay, so let's jump on the daily. But before we jump on the daily, you take a look at this major move, guys. This nasty move we got in this area, one-to-one extension. One-to-one extension going to take us roughly around like a 6-to-100. Okay, and 6-to-100 to 6K, right? It is we're going to talk about it on the daily. It is 1.27 to 1.27 extension of our W wave. Okay, some of you guys are pretty new to the content, but I'm going to explain to you what I mean. Okay, 1.27 of this move. Okay, that's one-to-one extension. Okay, this move right here, if you copy it, Control C, Control V, you copy it, right? You can see that's 1.27 to 1.27 going to be another 27%, right? That's one-to-one extension, so 1.27 going to be in this area. So it is not a coincidence. Also, we're looking for BTC to drop down to these levels. Okay, but it doesn't mean like BTC is not going to make another flag, right? It doesn't mean BTC is not going to make a flag around this area, right? And then before dropping. So I don't think it's going to be a straight drop. We're going to be making a, you know, another bull flag or something like that before seeing like a some further sell-off, because this 100 EMA on Bitstamp is very, very important, and you can see how it respected the price, right? If you even go back to my previous live stream, like back in like the first week, second week of April, I was using this 100 EMA, not the Binance 100 EMA, and I was telling people, guys, this 100 EMA is very important because this 100 EMA was exactly at 0.618. roughly. Let's go back and check it. Okay, that's the 33rd, right? You can see this 100 EMA at that time, right, was roughly around like a 0.618 in this area. So that was my target, and I said that Bitcoin going to be closing in April 52 to 53, and that's exactly what we did. Okay, that's exactly what we did. So guys, let's pay attention to this move. All right, so let's move on to the daily. Okay guys, I'm gonna break it down for you so you understand what's going on instead of just jumping up and down, right? And going long today and calling for 14K today and 5400 tomorrow, right? So you can see it, guys. The WXY correction is quite amazing. Okay, it is quite amazing. If you've been following this channel, and most of you guys watching right now, you know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys been watching since like April. Okay, some of you guys been watching me since December. You understand what I'm telling you? So we got to move in this area. W, that's a three-way move. X in this area, and then we got Y in this area. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the letter so it's not gonna be too much drawing, right? So the move, I'm telling you, right, it is 1.27, right, of this move. That's your origin in this area, right? 14K, and then you're gonna put the mouse in this area again and put it in this area again, right? So watch what I'm doing if you don't understand what I'm doing. Okay, so that's your 1, okay, that's number 2, and that's number 3 in this area. You don't have to put it in this area, you just have to put it on the line. Okay, you just have to align to it. So you can see in this area, let me add the fib extension tool. 1.27 and 1.27, guys, you just have to remember it. It is very important. Okay, it is a very 1.27 1.41 is a very important number that you have to memorize. Okay, 1.27 1.41. You can see this move. Okay, exactly right now we at 1.1 extension. Okay, that was our initial target, 1.1 extension. Since like BTC was like roughly around 13K in this level, we were calling for 1.1 extension. Okay, actually 14K. Okay, 14K. We were calling for 1.1 extension. Now we hit exactly 1.1 extension. But what can you expect? Okay, I can expect down to 1.27. Okay, 1.27. It is going to be exactly at 6K. All right, it is going to be exactly at 6K. And where is 6K? 6K is where the the 100 EMA on where on the weekly. Okay, you have to remember that. Okay, which is like It is actually 6900, but it is exactly at you know, on the weekly, that was like the support back in April. Okay, 6K level. Okay, this one area. Okay, that's a 1.27, and this 1.27 at the same time it played out perfectly to the previous bull run. Okay, the previous at the end of the 2017 bull market, at 2017 when we dropped, BTC made an extension of 1.27. okay, 1.27. All of these guys, you know, are the macro picture. It's not like something you're gonna expect like tomorrow. Okay, BTC is not gonna drop to 6K tomorrow, so don't expect it, or not even next week. Okay, don't expect it. So 1.27 of this crane move, we talked about it. So I'm gonna show you, okay, as we talked about it. Even if you go back and watch that just live stream, I told you this one, BTC to 2K, I explained to you during the live stream about what I'm telling you right now. Okay, so you take a look at BTC in this area. It also made a 1.27 extension. Okay, I think it was this one, that one, and that one. Okay, take a look at this blue line. Okay, this blue line is a nice confluence. Okay, it is a confluence of what we just got. It's the same line you got in this area. It is the same green line. Let me just change the line to green, to something different. Let's change it to blue. Okay, you see that line? It is the same exact line, okay, of the same exact pattern we're making right here. You know, that's a bigger picture, guys. That's a bigger picture. These stuff are pretty much very juicy, and we talked about this stuff like long time ago. Okay, long time ago. So what can you expect, guys? Now what can you expect? We talked about the way down to 6K. Now we already hit our, you know, 1-to-1 extension, which is like 74 to 7500 of the W move. We already hit that, so we have to be now very careful and start, you know, looking for either a sideways correction once we hit like the weekly 100 EMA. Okay, once we hit the weekly 100 EMA, we're gonna have to start looking for sideways correction. Okay, sideways correction, or you know, a sort of pullback. Okay, a sort of pullback. Okay, before it drop into 6100. But the medium term target is roughly around like 6K. And another important thing, guys, most of you guys pretty new to the content, so I'm just gonna go back and say, okay, you have to use a log scale. Okay, go to your chart and then look at the bottom right corner. You're gonna get percentage, okay, log scale and auto. So always put your chart on a log scale. Don't put it on auto and log scale at the same time. Just put it on log scale. Okay, you see when you put it on auto how it looks funny. Okay, when you put it on a log scale, you know, and remove the auto, you're gonna be okay. All right, it's gonna be okay. So what can you expect when you do the Fibonacci retracement of the entire move? Which move I'm talking about? I'm talking about the BTC move from 3K, okay, this 3K level, right, down up to like a 14K. Okay, if you don't do it on log scale, guys, you're not gonna see the big picture. Because if I do a fib retracement, right, from 3K all the way up to 14K, you can see the move we got in this area, guys. It was at 382 pullback. Okay, and I'm gonna show you on gold also, right? If I have some time, I'm gonna show you gold. Gold pulled back to like a 382 pullback at 1150, and you know, you guys remember gold been on like 1150 forever, right? And couldn't break it, and because it was at 382, and recently gold went up like to what, 1550 or something like that, right? So keep that in mind. Take a look at this move. 382, just a side note, is very strong. Okay, is a very strong fib retracement. If you break 382, guys, you're gonna get a bounce from 50% pullback, right? You're gonna get a bounce from 50% pullback, but most of the time, guys, you know, you're gonna drop down to 0.618, and 0.618, guys, is 5500. These numbers, guys, they long term. Okay, long to medium to long term. They're not gonna come tomorrow, but it is up to you to decide what you want to do. Are you gonna wait for these numbers? Like if BTC bounce off a 6K, you're still gonna understand what's going on, right? You're not gonna be like you're not gonna be jumping up and down and being all excited and going to the moon and all of that stuff, right? You're just gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna short it, or I'm just gonna wait for what, 5500. And once we hit 5500, guys, you can look for this move. You could, okay, you could look for this move. right? All of these are long-term target for you to go back and watch it in a 3, 4, 5 weeks, because I can go back and watch my own live stream and I'll be really amazed, and I'll be like, we talked about this like, you know, 3, 6 months ago. You see what I'm saying? So it is up to you to put this on your playlist and go back watch it. Okay, I'm gonna take my time. It's gonna be very boring, but I'm gonna take my time and give you detailed analysis, like what could be happening the next, you know, 2 to 3 months. All right, so and take a look at this area. It is 0.618, and 0.618 is 55%, right? But if you don't do it on log scale, right, this is log scale fib retracement. Let me just remove it. From swing low 3K to swing high 14K, right? 0.618 gonna be 50%, and we already talked about this move. We're gonna be bouncing off, right? Why are we gonna be bouncing off? Because we got a nice confluence. Which confluence? The 50, the 100 EMA, right, on the weekly. That's the 100 EMA on the weekly, and 50%. And if you've been watching this channel, and I told you, whenever your moving average, okay, is moving towards a fib level and price is dropping towards that fib level, it's gonna be, price has to stop. It doesn't matter, price is not gonna break it. It can just bounce off, right, but it's not gonna break it. And you can't expect a bounce, okay? You can expect a price to bounce back. I don't know how high, but you know, we're gonna expect like BTC to give us very high volatility right around 5,500, okay, right around 5,500, okay? So first target 6,100, and second target roughly 5,500, okay? So keep that in mind. Actually, first target is like 60, 69, 61, 55, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? So as soon as we get down to, as soon as price comes down to this area, we're gonna expect this bounce, and then we're gonna expect this bounce, and we could still like go all the way up to 11 and stuff like that, all right? But it is too early. So expect these you know, some more dropping. Just to cut it short, expect more dropping from BTC, okay? Just to cut it short, in the long-term perspective, expect more dropping for BTC, all right? So guys, if you're new to the content, man, make sure to hit the like and subscribe, and hit the notification button, because most of the time I don't do schedule live stream. I just get up and do it, okay? So if you don't hit the notification, you're most likely going to miss the most important details, especially at the beginning of the live stream. I tend to give like the most important details, because most of you guys don't have time to watch like a even 15 minutes live stream, right? So make sure to hit the like, guys. We got 30 people watching. We should get like 30 likes at least. If you don't like it, at least give it a thumbs down, and so you know, maybe I get something to improve, right? I try to improve something or something like that, right? So hey, what's up, Aldo? Oh yes, thanks a lot, Aldo. I think I mentioned your name on my previous live stream, and I said Aldo was the first one to mention it, but that time I was too busy. I was too busy studying the chart, and like last week John mentioned it, okay? So John is our fib circle guy in the premium group, and also in the public group. So if you want to learn how to do the circle thing and those lines, guys, he's amazing. So make sure to join the public Telegram group. At least he's gonna give you some target stuff like that, right? So hey, what's up, J Matt? Thanks a lot, J Matt. Hey, what's up, Hank? Okay, it's too much thanks. All right, so guys, we're gonna dive in into the daily time frame. Okay, we already talked about the weekly. Okay, looking at the daily, guys, what I told you in the premium group, okay, what I told you, right? BTC is making a first of all, we said that we made a WXY correction, okay? W, X, and Y correction, right? So let me get the lines. Okay, we made a WXY correction in this area. W, X, Y correction, and we said after a WXY correction, what can you expect? A trend continuation, right? We have to expect a trend continuation. But okay, the last couple of days since BTC gave us this move, right? So give us a three-way move. We said like this W itself could be another W, right? So I kind of changed my mind and say, okay, let's be careful, let's not be too bearish, because we still can make this could be an X, and we could make a Y in this area, right? If like we don't break this area, because you got to be very flexible in this market. You just cannot stay like within the same spectrum and say that, oh, you know, we're going to be going up or we're going to be going, you know, stuff like that, right? You have to be very flexible once you understand your Elliott wave and understand the bigger picture. But the WXY failed, so this one is the initial WXY. We said like since BTC was like roughly 80 to 100, we dropped, push back up, and then we shorted at 86, because you guys remember we shorted 86, 85, took it down to this level and took profit, wait for the bounce, shorted again, okay, but it bounced up to like 83. We still shorted at the 21 EMA, right? So we broke this level. Yesterday live stream we said, okay, pay attention to 1.27, okay? 1.27 is very important, and I told you at the beginning of the live stream, I tried to explain to you guys on the bigger picture, right? Take a look at this move, okay? Take a look at this move. Take a look at this move, guys. You see this yellow line? We talked about this, guys, in the premium member when BTC was where? Okay, if you're in the premium member, you got to answer that question. BTC was exactly in this area, okay? We first talked about it at 86. We first talked about it at we secondly talked about it at where? 83. We said like the next line of defense, the first line of defense we have to pay attention is 1.27. And this 1.27, guys, it is not just a 1.27. You have to understand it at the same time, because understanding the big picture also help you out. It is a one-to-one extension, okay? One-to-one extension of the entire move, okay? This entire move from 14K, not entire move, but the first drop, okay? The first drop. It is amazing, guys. You see this move, okay? Look at it, right? Is one-to-one extension of it. So you see the confluence. When I said like we're gonna drop down to like a 72, 74, that's where we took profit, okay? We took profit, of course, at 79, okay, 76, but the bigger picture is like to take profit at 72 to 74, and we've been shorting since 86. But most people cannot wait like for 5, 7, 8 days to take profits. But I told you guys, if you just waited from 86, okay, you can short from 86 and take profit 72 to 74. But most people cannot wait. Once we can, one of our weakness, all of us, you and I, okay, one of our major weaknesses is like, you know, one of our major weakness is like to take profit too early, okay? Take profits too early, but we can sit on our losses too long, okay? When we like 20% red, we stay on it. When we 30% red, we don't do anything. 60% red, we don't do anything. But once we like 15% green, we're like, oops, I don't want to get wrecked, okay? I don't want to get wrecked. Let me take it, all right? So, and you understand what I'm saying. So this confluence, right, it is incredible. It is incredible. It is not just like because BTC, you know, came down to support and all of that. You know, I can just take a look at the chart. You can do that yourself and say, hey, BTC dropped down to support, okay, and then we're gonna bounce off, all right, and then you're gonna be long in BTC all the way up to wait, trying to long it to 14K, but you forget, okay, we got another 1.27 down to 6100, okay, we got another 1.27 down to 6100. So you have to be careful, and you also get your 21 EMA weekly, okay, not your 21 EMA weekly, but your 100 EMA weekly sitting right here. So you cannot just say this one, we got 1-to-1 extension and 1.27, then we're going to be pushing to the upside. No, you can't do that, okay? You have to understand like other, you know, you got other factors, okay? Other factors, you know, basically other factors, you know, affecting like the way the market gonna be dropping or going back up. All right, the way the market going to be dropping, okay? So basically that's what I'm trying to tell you. Just because we drop down to 1-to-1 extension, it doesn't mean like it is time to go long, okay? It doesn't mean, but we still can move sideways and make correction, okay? Okay, so anything right now, okay, below basically below 72 to 74, it is just corrective to me, okay? It is just corrective, right? BTC has to make another correction. It doesn't have to, but I told you yesterday, either we can make a triangle in this area, right? Just take a screenshot, guys. What I'm telling you, like I'm telling you something like I'm very like confident it's going to be happening. Okay, like I'm very confident, right? We can make some sort of a contracting triangle. Let me change it to green. Okay, we can make some contracting triangles like this. Let's see. You can make this type of contracting triangle, and everybody going to be calling 14K. Okay, so because once we make this move, you know, the rest of the market, that's the only thing they're going to understand. We made a contracting triangle, and they're going to write falling wedge, BTC is going to 14K, right? So because most people don't understand the bigger picture, what's going on, because we can, you got three type of triangle. Okay, three. You got contracting, right? I mean, the three contracting. You got this type of contracting. You got another contracting like this. They're all corrective. Okay, they're all corrective. You got a flat top, you know, rising bottom, or you can get another one dropping and then a flat bottom. Okay, you have to understand these three. Okay, and price going to be moving in between, and most people are going to lose money in this area. Okay, most people are going to lose money. So one thing you don't want to do is lose money when BTC is doing one of these. Okay, and that's exactly some type of correction we made in this area, but it is just like this. Okay, it is just like this, like that. Okay, but this one is like expanding like that. Okay, kind of like expanding like that. You could argue it is parallel. Okay, you could argue, but it is all corrective. Okay, it is all corrective. You gotta get the concept. Okay, you gotta get the concept. So guys, I explained to you on the weekly what we're expecting, daily what we're expecting. Now let's move on to the lower time frame. Okay, let's break it down to the 12-hour now. Okay, when you take a look at the 12-hour, what I told you about the 12-hour, all right, I told you whenever, you know, not whenever, but we got a pattern on the 12-hour. Okay, the 12-hour, we got, you know, 12-hour 21 EMA, this yellow line, you know, we said BTC gonna break it. Okay, we got exactly one in this area. Okay, because I back tested it, and I remember the reason why, you know, I was very confident BTC is going to be dropping, because I shorted BTC exactly in every single you know, area in these levels. Okay, I told you BTC is going to be dropping from 13K. Okay, if you guys remember, I told you BTC is going to be dropping from 11.6. Okay, I told you BTC is going to be dropping from roughly 11.9. You guys remember, not 11.9, 10.9, right? That was the first 10.9 in this area. The rest of the market was going long, right? And I said, let's short it. And I shorted BTC 2 hours before like we started dropping. 2 hours, guys, 2 hours. And I said, let's short it, guys. Okay, I think it was like 30 minutes, okay, before this drop. Okay, and I also shorted BTC, guys, right around this area. I remember every single time I shorted BTC. Okay, I shorted BTC again, right? You know, when I wake up, the first thing I do, man, I just look at the way to short BTC. BTC is my breakfast shorting. All right, that's the first thing I do. I shorted every single time BTC went up. I shorted at the top. All right, I made some mistake. Now I'm not perfect. I did not long BTC from where? From 97. Okay, this one was painful, and the reason why I didn't short it, the reason why I didn't long it, because I was just waiting for BTC to drop like another 100 points. I was very greedy. Okay, I was very greedy. Our target was 92 to 94, right? 92 to 94. I know it's a pass, but most of you guys were in a public group, so we kicked it, right? We dropped down to 92, 94, and bounce off. It was just lack of experience, right? And I was like, man, that was too quick. Let's just go back and retest it. And I was looking for 200 points, but guess what? You know, I don't want to do that again. I missed this move. Okay, I missed this entire move, but guess what? I made sure I shorted it at the top. Okay, I made sure I shorted it at the top, right? Okay. So right now we're dropping. So let's just talk about the 12 hours again. The 12 hours, since like we knew we're gonna be dropping. So what can we expect? We drop down to, it's a full body candle now. Whoa, it's keep dropping. Okay, so 1.41 gonna be like a 70 to 100. So what can we expect? We're gonna expect at some point, right, to make some corrective move in this area. So the drop gonna be stopping very soon. Okay, it's gonna be stopping very soon. So if you're still shorting, you might want to start taking profit and removing off some of your position. I'm not saying to go long, but at least to take some profits. Okay, take some profits. Okay, my group is still shorting because we just say take some profits, right, at 72, especially 73.33. That's my ideal number to look for. Let's see the low. Okay, you guys panicking, BTC is dropping, I'm doing live stream. Okay, I'm not even looking for my position because I'm shorting XRP more. Haven't even get the chance to short BTC heavily. So let's take a look at 17333. Look at the low on BYBIT, okay, Binance, but this time the low is 73. We just about to hit it, guys, 734. So every single number I'm giving you guys is for a reason. Okay, it's for a reason. Okay, we just hit 73, low 738. Okay, all right, so it's a beautiful candle, guys. It's very beautiful, man. I'm very excited. All right, my guys making good gains, guys, good gains. I'm glad we didn't long it. All right, so now let's move on to the 6-hour time frame. That's when we're gonna break it down to the lower degree. Okay, you take a look at BTC, guys. I told my guys, all right, look at this tweezer, guys. Look at this tweezer. The 6-hour is powerful. Okay, it's as powerful as the weekly. Okay, you want to know, you want to get a very consistent signal. Okay, check your 6-hour. You're not even the 4-hour. Check the 6-hour, guys. The 6-hour is powerful. Okay, it's very powerful. What I told these guys, I told them, okay, it was like 2 hours into the 6-hour candle. Understand what I mean? It means like we got like 4 hours left. I told them, guys, 4 hours left, right? The candle was actually in this area. Okay, and I told them if this candle, right, is going to be engulfing, right, we most likely going to be dropping nastily. Okay, that's what I told them. Okay, and this one was like yesterday, over like almost like over, you know, over 24 hours ago. That's when I told them, like, because that time was like it was roughly around like 10 a.m. my time. I told them like 2 p.m. By 2 p.m. we're gonna get like some good indication BTC gonna be dropping. And guess what? Guess what, guys? Guess what? You know, as soon as BTC started. Okay, as soon as BTC. Okay, Aldo, I'm gonna read your message later on. As soon as BTC, you know, as soon as the next 6-hour candle started, look at what happened. Okay, look at what happened, guys. Look at what happened. Now we dropping even heavily. Okay, the new low is like 72.93. Okay, 72.93, and we're gonna take a look at it. 72.93 is still in 1.41. It's still in the same range. So we dropping heavily, guys, heavily. That's a beautiful candle, guys. Beautiful, very beautiful. All right, very beautiful candle. So that's the most important thing on the 6-hour time frame. And also on the 6-hour, we got a shooting star, guys. And then this shooting star, we talked about it, but as soon as we start talking about the 4-hour, I'm going to show you the shooting star I'm talking about. Okay, it's incredible. This shooting star, okay, we said as soon as we got this drop, guys, okay, no lies, guys, no lies. I say wait, okay, BTC gonna make this move. All right, it's gonna make this move, and it's gonna go back 50% of the week. All right, 50% of the week, guys. LITECOIN down 2%, guys. Everything is capitulating. Okay, 50% of the week. Okay, what week I'm talking about? I'm talking about this week. This week alone, right? We're gonna go back at least 50% of it, right? And take a look at it, guys. 50% of this week, bang, right? Bang, bang. Look at it. Okay, everything is capitulating. Ethereum, but we haven't even talked about Ethereum, Litecoin targets, EOS target, XRP target. I just wanted to break it down because this video is going to be epic. Okay, you can go back and watch it like even like 10 years from now. All right, so you can see like we went back and retest like the top, the 50% of it, roughly around like 82, 86. Okay, and take a look at it, guys. We did that exactly. Okay, I told you guys, don't short BTC after this drop. Wait for it to go back up. Even though I was bearish, I did not tell you to short it in this area. Wait till it go back up to 82, 86 to 83 and short it again. And BTC went back up exactly to that level. So let's move on to the 4-hour. Okay, let's move on to the 4-hour. Okay, let's let me take a look at the chat room. Okay, let's move on to the 4 hour, guys. So when we move on to the 4 hours, we got a shooting star. Okay, same thing I told you. Basically, look for 50% of this candle, and that's exactly what we did on the 6 hour. The 4 hour, I told you like we're gonna make this move, right? We did. We came back down to this, 4 hour 21 EMA. I told my guys add more short as soon as we break it. Okay, we broke it, and then we added more short, and then we took it to the downside. All right, so it is powerful, man. It is extremely powerful. Okay, so now let's take a look at the hacking action. That's where, that's where we knew like BC is done. Okay, that's when we know BC is done. Okay, before this move, all right, we said, what we need right now, since like on the hacking action, as soon as you get like some smooth tails, is bullish, right? Market is bullish. We're gonna have to wait till BC give us a big tail, big wick, small body, a candle like this, right? And how I knew, guys, okay, because we got it at the bottom. We got it in this area. We got the volatility in this area. We got the volatility in this area, right? And it is a sign of reversal. Whenever you see big tail, big wick, small body, it is a sign of reversal. How do I know, guys? Take a look at it, because I shorted BTC at 86 with the same strategy. Big tail, big wick, small body. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and take a look at it, guys, where I shorted BTC. Whenever I shorted BTC, it is a sign of big tail, big wick, small body. All right, big tail, big wick, small body. Look at it right here. We got one in this area, big tail, right? Big wick, small body, right? We got one in this area. We shorted it, right? And we shorted exactly at where? At 13, 12, 6. In this level, we shorted, and we shorted in this area again, right? So you can see market volatility. You have to understand every single time frame what you're talking about, even down to the 5 minutes time frame. You gotta understand what you're doing. You just don't go long on the 5 minutes time frame. So basically, that's what that's one of the most important evidence we had like the last couple of days. BC gonna be dropping. It's not because of some falling wedge or some volume. We haven't even talked about volume. Okay, we haven't even talked about volume, guys. We haven't even talked about volume, man. And let's take a look at it. By the way, okay, since we mentioned it, all right. So the volume was incredible, because the volume, if I have to talk about the volume, I have to talk about like the 15 minutes. That's why I didn't want to talk about the volume, okay? Because the volume, we said, guys, that's what we said on the volume on the hourly. Let's see, okay? You can see how beautiful the volume is. Okay, you can see how beautiful the volume is. And then we said, guys, the volume, okay, we first of all, we got a shooting star. Why didn't we short right here? Okay, why didn't we short? We said because we didn't have enough evidence like the volume is good enough. Okay, we got a shooting star, but the volume we got in this area is too low. You see the amount of details you have to pay attention is too low. It's only 50% of this candle, so it's not good enough to like reject the price. What we waited for this one. Look at this one. This volume of this shooting star, I'll show you like that's the same shooting star on the 4 hour, right? That's the hourly right now, right? It is 90% of this the biggest candle we got. So we like, oops, that's a good sign of reversal. So what do we need? But since like we got this shooting star on the hacking action, we don't have big tail, big wick, small body. So we at some point we're gonna get it somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here we're gonna get big tail, big wick, small body, just like this, just like this one. Just like this one, all right? Because we got a big tail, big wick, small body. If you change the time frame, you can see what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, if you change the time frame, right, you can see this one was like a big tail, big wick, small body, depending on what time frame you look at. So I told you guys, at some point we're gonna get big tail, big wick, small body, and then we're gonna confirm like this was the top in BTC battle. Give us a big sell-off. So we broke it down, guys. It's not like we just calling numbers like, hey, we're going to 72, 74. We even break it down to the 15 minutes. Okay, break it down to the 15 minutes. So let's focus on the 15 minutes now. So the 15 minutes, what we said, guys, we said this the 15 minutes, right? The 15 minutes right here, we said we got a tweezer in this area, right? And then that's already like a sign of reversal, because we got a tweezer, but the volume was big. So why I didn't say like the volume is big and we're going to be going up? First of all, we got a tweezer, and the biggest volume you got is like at the top. Okay, the biggest volume on the 15 minutes time frame is bigger than the biggest volume you got at the bottom. Okay, this was the accumulation area. The volume is extremely big, but right, the one you got at the highest level is a tweezer. Okay, but a tweezer, you have to couple it with your hourly, because you have to add all your volume on the bigger time frame to understand what's going on, right? Even though you be like, oh man, we got a big volume, so this is just a correction, we're going to be moving to the upside. Nope. You have to switch time frame, even take a look at your 45 minutes to understand what's going on. Okay, take a look at your 45 minutes and to understand what's going on. Okay, if you switch it to your 45 minutes, you can see the volume. Okay, switch. Okay, you switch it to 45 minutes instead of 15. You can see, even though the volume is low, this candle is like 70% of the green candle. Okay, it's 70% of the green candle, and if you switch it on the hourly, that's when you're gonna see your shooting star. Okay, that's when you're gonna see your shooting star. Right, so you just have to be very careful. And now you can see how the volume changes. Okay, you can see the red now on the hourly, right? It's the biggest one, right? If you go on the 15 minutes, it's not the same. It's not the same. You go on the 15 minutes, you can see a buying pressure, but if you go on the hourly, you can see the selling pressure. You see how powerful it is? I don't know why this is changing whenever I change the time frame. You can see how powerful it is. When that's the hourly time frame, once again, you can see the big volume. But when you switch it to the 15 minutes, right? So you can see, what do you see? A buying pressure. How do you differentiate like which one is the true one? So you have to go with the bigger one. Okay, you have to go with the hourly time frame. Okay, so not just that. On top of that, guys, take a look at this. How powerful it is. Okay, take a look at this. Most of you guys never heard about the 18 hours. Okay, look at the 18 hours candle. Okay, on the 18 hours candle, I said, like, look at this, man. Look at these big gaps. Look at this. There is no volume. Everything is selling pressure. Okay, everything is selling pressure. So the market is just fooling you. The only two big volume we had, right, was like these two. Okay, that's when we got the two big candles, and then it got nullified by this big wick, big tail, small body. So that was a great evidence. Also, BTC is going to be making some big sell-off. All right, and you also take a look at the 18 hours candle. This move was nullified because the biggest volume in this area is equal to the same buying pressure. So everything is basically in equilibrium. All right, right now, what can you say? Look at this volume. It's extremely big. It's extremely big, but it is not as big as the initial capitulation we got from the 10K level. This one, okay, it's not even as big yet. So as soon as we get the volume matches to match like this volume, right, in this area, we're gonna be like, oops, okay, it is time to start like, moving sideways. And we're gonna be moving sideways because this is the 18 hours candle. We just got a big bounce, and I told you we're gonna be moving sideways, right? Be careful, don't long BTC, okay, don't long BTC. So you can see the volume is almost 80% of this one. Okay, 80%. All right, this one. Right, so it is time right now to be moving sideways. You can see what happened like at the 14K level. You can see that's the same line. Okay, at the 14K level, it is also 80% of the 14K level. Okay, the 14K level. What I mean 14K, that's the 18 hours candle we got at the 14K level. When we say that's it, guys, we're going to 2K. Right, it is very important, guys. Every single detail you receive in this market, you have to process it properly. Otherwise, you could surprise yourself. Okay, you could be very disappointed. All right, you could be very disappointed. XRP is falling. I'm shorting XRP, so we're gonna get into XRP. I want this live stream to be epic. Okay, I don't care if it takes like 4 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, 13 hours. I might even skip some stuff I have to do today just to make it epic, not just for you but for myself. Okay, for myself. All right, so because these details, guys, it is self-learning. Okay, it is nothing. I never been a student of anyone. Okay, remember that. I never been a student of anyone. Okay, I never take anybody's courses. All right, so everything I learn, okay, it is because I read it, or I watched it. Okay, so if you watch me or you read something else added to what you watch from me and what you watch from other people, you're gonna be great. Okay, you're gonna be great. All right, so greatness is free. Remember that. Okay, greatness is free. You know, you don't have to pay for it. So let's move on now to the 15 minutes and then take a look at it. The 15 minutes, what I told you guys, 1.24 to 1.47. Let's see if we drop to that level. Let's still look at it, guys. Look at it, guys. Look at it for 1.41, guys. Exactly. And look at it, guys. 1.41 is exactly what I told you guys. Look at it. Exactly. So that's what I told you guys. Everything I do is live stream. Okay, it is live stream. That's the same 1.41, which is like what, 7303. Exactly, guys. The low today is like what, 7300, guys. Exactly. That's 1.41, guys. That's how incredible. When you break down the market like this, you can be extremely good, guys. You can, nobody ain't gonna tell you these type of details, man. You can go and watch any YouTubers, okay, any you know, technical analysts out there. They can tell you Elliott waves, okay, great. They can tell you volume, great, but they're not gonna give you the market details down to the 5 minutes, even down to the 1 minute time frame. I can give you details why we needed to stop exactly at 1.41. And I told you guys, we most likely gonna be making some sort of correction, not even like five minutes ago, guys, but I told you we're gonna be making some correction in this area. I don't know how it is gonna look like, but I don't care right now, as long as, you know, as long as market is doing what it's supposed to do, which is dropping. Which is dropping, guys. So it is incredible, guys. It is extremely incredible. Just showed you about those 3 contracting triangles. Okay, that's what I showed. That's what I just told you. 3 contracting triangles. Okay, or you can get this one and this one. Okay, 3 contracting one. So that's what I was just telling you less than 5 minutes ago. Take a look at it right now. If like we're gonna be making one in between this yellow line and this red line, guys. So it is up to you. It is up to you. It is up to you. So XRP is falling. So let's move on to the XRP, guys. So we talked about BTC from the weekly time frame down to the 15 minutes time frame. Maybe we're gonna come back to talk about the monthly. Okay, so let's move on to King XRP. Okay, guys. All right, so full disclosure, okay, I'm short in XRP. You can short it if you want. Okay, so XRP, take a look at it, guys. It is incredible, guys. Okay, XRP, I'm not even gonna go to the weekly and all of that nonsense, right? So I'm just gonna give you the daily. Okay, the daily time frame. So take a look at XRP. We just talked like in a private group, and less than what, also less than 12 hours, I think we went public live stream. Okay, XRP was almost 29 cents. What I told you guys, pay through 2 levels you have to pay attention to, 0.618, right, and 50% pullback. I'm shorting XRP, guys. XRP went against me. I didn't do anything, guys. I was 60% red. I didn't do anything. I shorted XRP. I don't want to go deep into details because most of you guys already been watching me like for the last few days, and you know what I'm telling you. I shorted XRP, and I told you my stop loss was 31 cents, right? And I shorted it too early because our initial short position, like entry position, was supposed to be like 30 to 31 cents. I don't know, I got like some other evidences, and I was like, guys, let's short it. And luckily only 2 people shorted it, I and I think Pick. Okay, Pick also short XRP, still shorting, and he was trying to go long, and I tell him, man, be careful. You can scalp in this area, but just sit on it. It's gonna be juicy. Okay, it's gonna be really juicy. It's gonna be really juicy if you sit on it. So XRP target, guys, we got this. I'm still gonna break it down, guys, because I want to go back and watch this. Okay, so you take a look at XRP. We got this channel, okay, but everything started right around this area. Okay, right around this area, we said XRP, okay, could still push to the upside in this area and make some triangle. Okay, you guys not gonna let me lie. If you in the private group, let me know if I did not say this. Okay, we're gonna make some sort of like a triangle in this area and push back up to 0.786. Okay, and once we get to that level, we're going to short XRP 30 to 31 cents, right? And that's exactly XRP did. That's 0.786. Okay, that blue line is 0.786, guys. Attention to details, guys. Attention to details. You see, when we look for a job, we be like, oh, I'm great, you know, I pay attention to details, I'm a great learner, stuff like that. You have to apply that to your trading skills. All right, so you can see XRP, we exactly hit 0.786. And you know, I told these people, man, added more short right around this area because it's going to be juicy. It's going to drop 20 to 25%, right? So you can see that's the first target we are looking at. Okay, the second reason, you know, why I shorted XRP, right, early, like right around 28 cents, it was just for me. Okay, it was just for me because I was like, okay, all right, we got this move, okay, right? And XRP, even though we did not break this trend line, because on the daily, I'm going to tell you exactly what I told you about XRP also, right? On the daily time frame, we broke this 21 EMA, right? We retested the 0.786, okay? We came back down to this 21 EMA. Let me zoom it in, and we broke it, right? And I said, like, since we broke this 21 EMA, right, it's good enough. We can front run the price and not wait for XRP to break the trend line. Okay, not wait for XRP to break the trend line. And I shorted it and it went back up, but I understood what was going on. Okay, understood what was going on, because as soon as we shorted, I told them like, hey, we still can, it's a very aggressive trade because XRP can push back up like roughly, you know, another 3 to 5%. So we have to be careful. Okay, so because I did not follow my own rule in this one, because I was supposed to wait just like EOS. I'm gonna show you EOS, okay, because everything I do is for a reason. Okay, so but this one we did not wait. I just violated my own rule. I did not violate it. It might be like 50% violation. Okay, so because we broke this 21 EMA on the 4 hour, I just needed to wait for XRP to break this trend line. Okay, but it bounced back up, all right, and make a 3-wave move down, 3-wave move up. This bounce, Kelly was like XRP pop. But when I take a look at the chart, I'm like, okay, 3-wave move up, 3-wave move down. What you expect? A big push. But when you get what? When you get a 3-wave move down, okay, 3-wave move up, what do you get? A drop. Okay, that's what XRP doing in this area. That's what XRP doing. You got 1 2 3, 1 2 3, bang. Okay, and that's what I told you, like even like less than 24 hours ago. Take a look at it, guys. It is coming down exactly. All right, and we also broke this trend line, right? Broke this trend line, right? Now where we at right now? Okay, I think we retested a 0.382 pullback, which is not good at all for XRP. Okay, 0.618. Okay, earlier when I was doing my private live stream, we were at 382. I told them, guys, we're gonna be going down to 0.618. 0.618 is kind of subjective. We didn't quite hit it, but it all depends where you put your stop. Okay, if you want to take the best line, this one as the best line, and ignore this wick, you already hit it. Okay, that's why sometimes these fib retracement, you have to be very careful and be very skillful. Okay, you have to be very skillful and understand when to include your wick and when not to include your wick. Okay, you have to understand that. I don't have time for that right now, but maybe next time. Okay, but I just decided to include this wick, but I could also take like this entire base line, which is like the most touched line, this purple line, and just take it, and then you see we hit it. But I just decided to be aggressive and just take the entire move this area. We didn't quite hit it, but we hit the second target, which is 50% pullback, which is like 25.5. Okay, if you go to our Discord channel, okay, let me show you my Discord channel, and we go to, let's go to XRP targets, right? Take a look at it. All right, XRP current price is 294. Put stop loss at blah blah blah. That was the earlier one. But take a look at this one. XRP, we didn't quite hit 30 cents for our previous entry. Current entry is 283 blah blah blah, and then exit target is 26.25. Take a look at these two target, guys. Okay, XRP next target also, you know, exit, take profit 1, take profit 2. You can see it, guys. All it is. All right. So it is not a secret. It is not a secret. So if you haven't joined the premium member, make sure to do so, and you can short XRP too, right, and accumulate more. Right, short XRP and accumulate more. But XRP gonna bounce. Okay, so it's not end of the world. It's gonna bounce. All right. So today's low was low 25 cents, guys. 25 cents. Okay, 25.5 was like the second target. All right, so XRP, what can we expect, guys? XRP is gonna break market structure. Okay, one thing you have to understand, it's gonna break market structure. It has not broken market structure yet. Okay, we're still at 0.618. We're still gonna drop down to 0.786. Okay, it has to break market structure and probably drop down to 18 to 19 cents. Okay, 18 to 19 cents. So until it breaks market structure, we cannot be bullish on XRP. Okay, we cannot be bullish on XRP. And at the same time, let's take a look at this move. Okay, what I told you about 1.27 to 1.41. Okay, you take a look at this move to the upside. All right, this move to the upside we got, right? We got this corrective move, 1, 2, 3 wave move. Okay, so we said XRP, let's take a look at it. Why XRP gonna be pushing? That's why I didn't short XRP, because we corrected between 1.27 to 1.41, guys. Once again, okay, you can see this move. That's where XRP exactly bottom and give us this 40% move. Okay, give us this 40% move, but it is still within market structure. Okay, it is still within market structure, because this itself is a corrective move. Okay, it's all correction. We have to break this low, right? We have to break this low and look for another 1.27 to 1.41 in order to be bullish on XRP. Okay, so if we break this market structure, okay, if we break this market structure, the entire correction, okay, we could look for even, like, you know, I just say 19 cents, so I think that's good enough. Okay, that's good enough before we even look starting to be bullish. So basically 18 to 17 cents XRP, we could be bullish. Okay, we could be bullish. But right now, yeah, it still have the market structure, so no need to be you still can short it if, like, it bounce, give us a 3 to 4% bounce. You still can short it down, but I wouldn't short it now after this big wave. Okay, I'm still on a short. I'm not even worried. Okay, I'm not even worried, because I just missed what I could have take profit. Let me see, I think I put a take profit. We bounced back 5%. That's very bearish. Okay, that's very bearish. Like, when market is dropping and alt are dropping 5% within 2 to 3 minutes, that's very bearish. It's just a trend continuation. Okay, just a trend continuation. So extremely bearish, but it's gonna bounce back. Okay, it's gonna bounce back. It is good time to short it, because it's gonna double bottom. So if you're looking for a 5% gain on XRP, you can short it from, like, this area of 26.5 and look for the retest of 25, a possible pushback up, a drop to the downside. All right, so hey, what's up? A11 startup, not startup, not startup, startup. All right. Hey, what's up, Kelly? Okay, I don't read comments. Hey, what's up, Spencer? I don't read comments while I'm talking. So if I read the comments, it's gonna mess up my thought process. But I'm gonna go back and read the comments. All right, I'm gonna go back and just ask any question. So when I finish, like, talking, finish talking, right? Finish the TA. I'm gonna read it. Right? I'm gonna answer all your questions, guys. I have all the time in the world today. All right. Okay. So let's take a look at Ethereum, guys. Ethereum is an amazing one, guys. Ethereum is so amazing. All right. It's so amazing. Okay. I know it is a lot of you see, when I do my TA, guys, I can delete everything and talk about it one by one. I don't have to keep the stuff to try to remember, because I try to be consistent. If you stay consistent, okay, you can even close your eyes and do your TA. So what I mean, close your eyes, you just, you know, delete the pictures, because, you know, TA is about, like, drawing, right? So Ethereum, what we talked about Ethereum, guys, target. Okay, I'm gonna show you our target for Ethereum, guys. That's the public Telegram, right? So take a look at Ethereum, guys. Take a look at this area, right? We said what we say? Ethereum extremely bearish. If weekly candle closes below 70 blah blah blah, okay, we could see Ethereum retracing down to 157, guys. What we hit today, okay, 157, guys. That's like almost 13 points drop. Okay, 13 points drop, guys, almost 20 points. All right, so And Ethereum, right around this area, we also shorted Ethereum. Okay, we shorted Ethereum down to like a 180. Target was like to take profit at 180. Right, so make sure to join our premium member, or at least our Telegram group. Okay, so I'm gonna show you Ethereum, guys. Ethereum is building a bullish pattern, so I have to be careful. Okay, it is building a bullish pattern. Okay, and XRP, if you understand market structure, XRP gave you this move, that move, and this move. Okay, but did not want to drop. That's why I keep shorting XRP, because I know XRP gonna make this move. Okay, it's gonna make this move. All right, so that's why I shorted XRP at the top and did not short Ethereum or BTC. All right, so I did not short BTC. I was shorting XRP. So you take a look at Ethereum. A couple days ago, what I told you, bang, bang, bang. What is this? A flat correction. What can you expect? Drop. Okay, but this drop, if you don't understand market structure, you're gonna be counting. Okay, you're gonna be too much counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then your 5 wave, you're gonna be like, it's gonna be 1-to-1 extension of your first wave. That's what you're gonna expect, but that's not true. Okay, this one is an ABC correction, guys. Okay, it's an ABC correction. You got 1, okay, 2, and 3. That's what you get. Okay, so how do you understand? Because most people, even on BTC, when BTC was dropping, I showed you guys this move. It's very powerful. This flat correction. Okay, let's just jump on BTC. Let's jump on BTC. You guys gonna love it, guys. You see that flat correction you see on Ethereum? You know where I got it from? I got it from BTC. Okay, it's not a secret. I got it from BTC. Look at this flat correction on the daily BTC. Okay, we talk about this on a premium member. You go on all my all my live stream. I have to go show you this flat correction. Let's go back on Ethereum. Let's go back on Ethereum. Sometimes what you need is not in that particular market you're looking at. You have to go deep into other markets to see that. Okay, you have to go deep into other markets to see that. So Ethereum, take a look at it, guys. Let me show you. Let's take a look at the 12 hour. Don't you see the same market structure? Don't you see the same flat correction? This green line. Okay, it's the same thing BTC did before the capitulation. And take a look at the move. Okay, take a look at this move. After BTC did that, it dropped heavily, guys. We dropped heavily. Okay, we drop heavily. So what can we expect? You can just do a 1-to-1 extension of your A wave. Your A wave is this move. Okay, even this correction, you can call it WXY, but it's going to be too complicated today, right? So you can do 1-to-1 extension. You got where? You got like roughly 154. Okay, Ethereum, our second target is what, guys? Let's go take a look at Ethereum, our second target. I think second target is 152, but let's double check. Excuse me. Okay, second target is like what? 151. First target 157, 151, 141, and I'll show you why we got those targets in there. It's not random. Okay, it's not random. So you can see like we hit like almost our second target, right? But this one is Poloniex. So let's see if we hit it on BYBIT. On BYBIT we hit like 152.61, so we did not quite hit our second target. Okay, so but basically I explained to you guys, I explained to you why we got those targets. So in our third target, okay, we're most likely gonna hit 151. Okay, so our third target is where? 1.4, 1.27. 1.27 is our third target. So I'm expecting, okay, if Ethereum break this market structure, okay, this is where we're gonna make our next bull flag, bear flag. Sorry, our next bear flag. That's the level we're gonna be making our bear flag, and we want to take profit at 1.41, 1.27 at 1.27 fib retracement. Okay, at 142. Okay, it's very easy. And we talked about this move when Ethereum was like roughly like 190. Okay, 190, guys, 190. Take a look at the drop, the percentage drop. Okay, to the current, that's what? That's 22% drop. Who's gonna tell you Ethereum gonna drop 22% when Ethereum was looking extremely bullish? Okay, was looking, the highest I was expecting for Ethereum to go was like 211, maybe like even 222, but we didn't quite hit it, so it's okay, right? It's okay. It's okay. Star stirred. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe, Star Stirred. All right, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. Make sure also to go back and watch my previous live stream starting from April. Okay, April 3rd. Okay, April 3rd, guys. April 3rd. I show you like a Bitcoin going all the way up to even on June 4th, guys, when everybody was looking for BTC to drop from 7K, I told them we're going to 12K, 11K. And let's see, I don't want to change this, but if you go back on June 4th, let's see. I just have to show you guys because most of you guys are pretty new to the content. You see, I tell you that why BTC could hit 14K. This one is a very detailed analysis, also like even better than today's analysis. So go watch it, okay? Go watch it. And like Bitcoin at 12K, why 14K could be the easiest target, okay? That's like 20%. That's a 20% pump, okay? We call it easy target because we did the analysis on time and we watched the price action, the volume, and everything we needed to like confirm Bitcoin gonna push up to 14K, okay? So we did not call 14K just because, you know, some random people were calling 14K and we say 14K. No. All right, so keep that in mind. So Ethereum, we broke it down and target hit it. Next target to look for is like 141, okay? 141. But if you want to understand that, if you want to know at what price level you want to enter, make sure to join at least a public Telegram group. I give like targets, entry, and stuff like that randomly. You know, I'm you know, random. You don't have to be in the premium member, but you know, if you want detailed analysis, you have to join the premium member. In the public group, we talked about targets, signals, all of that. We talked about it, okay? But to get like detailed analysis, these like you know, juicy targets, you have to get, you know, it can't be free, man. You guys got to understand, most of you guys leverage and you pay fees, okay? The BYBIT fees is pretty expensive. It's like almost 5% of your capital. Whenever you put an order, they took like the first 5%. If you're leveraging, they take like almost the first 5%. Okay, most of you guys trade like with 1 BTC, 2 BTC. Some of you guys trade like with 10 BTC. So you don't have problem paying fees to make money, but you have problem paying fees to get targets. All right, okay, but you have to manage your position at the same time. The targets, you can get it, but if you don't manage your position, you're not gonna get that 20% gain, all right, from Ethereum. So next coin we're gonna take a look at is my favorite one right now, is EOS. Okay, EOS, we killed it. Okay, we killed EOS like crazy. All right, take a look at EOS. Similar move to Ethereum. Okay, double bottom, double top. Okay, it's double bottoming right now. It's gonna break market structure. Okay, the volume is not even that high yet. All right, so EOS, guys, if you're in the premium member and you're watching right now, tell them what we talked about EOS. All right, tell them what we talked about EOS. All right, so you take a look at EOS. Right, we got a parallel channel. You guys know I don't do trend line much, right? But this one I had to, because I was looking for the juicy drop. Okay, and I said like EOS, as soon as we break this level, this trend line, is a short. But guys, you have to remember, just because you broke a trend line doesn't mean market gonna drop. But I understand the big picture for EOS. I knew what was going on. I knew this is a bear flag. It's not just any random trend line. Okay, I understood like, okay, understood like, you know, it's not any random, and we got a fractal in this area, nasty drop, and I understood all of that, but I just didn't go into the details because I spent too much time on the chart, and I understand a lot of stuff I cannot talk in public, right? Because, you know, it's just gonna take too much time. All right, so EOS, we said if you're in a premium member, what we said, okay, EOS is one of the weakest one right now. Okay, EOS is one of the weakest one, but we're not gonna short it. Okay, we're not gonna short it because, you know, it could pump all the way up to 0.786, right? Because we just not sure yet. All right, that was like 0.618. Okay, I'm gonna show you Bitcoin Cash too, right? And we said like we could pump all the way up to 0.618. That was 50% or like 0.618, right? We could pump, so we just didn't do anything. All right, so what we did, we said, okay, let's get our trend line. People are dumb. Not people are dumb, but some traders, they're very smart, so they're gonna respect this. Okay, they're gonna be like, oops, we broke this trend line, so we're just gonna wait price to come back down, right? And then it could push back up, right, and break this area. Okay, so we just say don't do anything, right? We're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna let it sit, right? I'm gonna show you EOS target, and you can see, right, EOS, as soon as we broke this 211 EMA on a 4-hour, right, we took the short. We broke the 211 EMA on the 4-hour, and at the same time we broke the trend line. Okay, so that was pretty powerful, and we also closed below the 100 EMA on the 4-hour time frame, which is a red line. So we'd say it took a short. So okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so everything I tell you guys, I'm gonna show you proof. Okay, EOS, take a look at it. Okay, EOS new target to the downside. Current price was like 286. Okay, you can see target is 2.4, 2.2, and then 1.9, and then you can see EOS update. Current price is what, 295. All right, so EOS is at some good area to add more shorts, guys. So we shorted EOS, right? But it's still like a pump in this area, back up. It's very small, okay, almost to $3. But we shorted as Nasdaq broke this trend line. So, but it pumped just like XRP, but not strong enough to even like retest the stop. So we started shorting again. Look at it, guys. You know, we basically we added right around this area again. Okay, so right now we hit the first target was like 2.4. Okay, the first target of EOS was like actually 2.4. I mean not 2.4 but 2.7. That was the first initial target. After this pump we added more for target like a 2 point in this area. Okay, 2.4, but today's low was like 2.5. okay, we didn't quite hit it, but most of you guys don't even wait for the final target. Because that's what I know. That's why I don't worry much. Like even if target is too low, I don't worry, because I know most of you guys, as soon as you green, okay, you're gonna be taking profits. Okay, you're gonna be taking profits. All right, as soon as you're green, you're gonna be taking profit. Okay, so EOS, you take a look at it, guys. All right, let's get our fib retracement tool. All right, you can see 0.786. okay, most people are going to try to long EOS at 0.786, but 0.786 is very, very weak. It is not an area where you want to long it for the moon. Okay, for expecting EOS going to go to the moon. It's not. Okay, it's going to keep dropping. It's going to break market structure. Okay, and once EOS breaks market structure, where can you expect? That's where we got our target, guys. It's not a secret. You can do it on yourself. You can do it on your own, right? You don't even have to get a premium member. But do you have the confidence enough to understand market structure? That's a big question. Okay, most people know how to do fib retracement, but are you confident enough to sit on a position for 2 to 3 days when you're like 30-40% red? Or are you confident enough to add more short or more long to your position when the market is going against you and not hitting your stop loss yet? Are you confident enough, right, to say I'm going to short BTC at 8,300 when everybody is calling for 14K? No. All right, so most people are not. Okay, most people are not. So but target to the downside for EOS is like $2.20, but we hit our target basically 1.7, almost hit like a 2.4. If we don't hit this one, if it, we get a delay, we know what we're gonna do. Okay, if market structure get double bottom and decide to push to the upside, we're just gonna go with a market structure. But our biggest call for EOS was this call, guys, this one. Okay, if you don't, so most people don't understand market structure. We got this one, that one, and we call this one also. We killed EOS up to like a 0.618 to 0.786 pullback. All right, okay, you can see just like Bitcoin Cash. I'm gonna show you Bitcoin Cash. Just about 2 days ago, K4W was asking for Bitcoin Cash, and I tell him, my boy, I'm gonna do it for you guys. K4W is a loyal, a very loyal follower, so I like to do TA for him, right? He's not in the premium member, but he's very loyal. Okay, been watching since like I think December or April, right? So we hit this target, and then we hit this target again. So EOS, we basically killed it. Okay, we killed it, EOS. I don't have anything to say about EOS, right? So I'm gonna answer. Hey, what's up, Keith? It's been a while, man. Okay, BTC pairing, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about BTC pairing. So now we talk about Litecoin. The only coin we need to talk about is now Litecoin. Okay, Litecoin, we talked about this 46. I think we talked about Litecoin yet, but Litecoin, basically we killed it. We talked about Litecoin dropping down to 46, 47, same market structure. Not sure if we already talked about Litecoin, but same market structure, and we said like Litecoin gonna be dropping down to 50. I mean, exactly. Look at it, guys. Look at Litecoin. Okay, look at Litecoin where we dropped. once again, we're hitting our target, guys. Everything is not a lie, guys. We talk about this less than 24 hours. Litecoin 46 to 47, just like BTC, guys. Exactly where? 1.27, 1.41, exactly 147, 47. And we said that when Litecoin was 55%, I mean $55, okay? $55, all right? $55, okay? Litecoin was roughly around this area. We said Litecoin gonna make this drop. Take a look at it, guys. Take a look at it. It's 16% drop, 16% drop, and we called it. And we didn't call it because, you know, we hate Litecoin or something like that. But Litecoin was giving us a three-wave move, three-wave pullback. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's a flat correction, just like Ethereum. Bang. Okay, but Ethereum hasn't broke market structure yet. Okay, it hasn't broke market structure. So basically, we talked about everything. The only thing we need, okay, is now Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash target is like 190. Okay, Bitcoin Cash is holding strong. Okay, it is Bitcoin Cash. We call this move. Okay, we call when Bitcoin Cash was dropping in this area, we say be careful. Okay, even though we bearish about other coins, Bitcoin Cash was the only coin we bullish about. Okay, but why I wasn't bearish about Bitcoin Cash? Because it didn't have like the same market structure. Okay, you can see Bitcoin Cash. I'm gonna answer your question, guys. Bitcoin Cash, you can see we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 already. Bitcoin Cash completed the market structure first, okay, and then it's, you know, it gave us this three-wave move pullback, a drop to the downside. Okay, we're still gonna be dropping, because it doesn't have the same structure as the other market. Okay, so you can see Bitcoin Cash, it just double bottom, but most people are gonna call it double bottom, and they're gonna get wrecked. Okay, because they're gonna keep long and they're gonna try to long Bitcoin Cash, but Bitcoin Cash is gonna drop to 190. Remember that number, guys, 190. Even though we got this move, we still need a divergence, right? Because Bitcoin Cash doesn't have the same market structure. If I show you EOS, okay, you see EOS. EOS basically got this move, right? Bitcoin Cash got that move, but it's kind of funny, basically, the way Bitcoin Cash was working. All right, so but you go to Bitcoin Cash, you know, the structure is not parallel. Okay, it's not parallel. We did not get like a nice parallel channel like a EOS or stuff like that. Okay, it's kind of funny. Like you can argue it's a parallel channel, but it's kind of funny. Okay, it's kind of funny. You could draw one in this area like that, but it is not narrow enough to look like Ethereum or EOS or Ripple XRP. So, but it is reversing. Okay, it is reversing. This volume is very reversing. Okay, it's very reversing. But it you know, it could give us this move. Okay, or it could just give us this move. We don't know which one it is going to make. Okay, but it is going to be some sort of divergence. It could be rounded. Okay, it could be like this. Okay, it could be like this. All right, and then we're gonna get like this. All right, so just keep an eye on we actually hit like 198, but target is like 192, right? But it doesn't matter because I don't have a target. I'm not shorting Bitcoin Cash, right? I'm just doing a public analysis, so it doesn't matter if it hit it or not. So let me take a look at your question, guys. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe, guys, if you want me to you know, BNB, JMOT, what I told you about BNB. So we're gonna start with the latest question. JMOT, BNB, right? BNB, I told you about $17. I remember because you asked about BNB last time. BNB, okay. What I told you about BNB, okay. BNB, let's take a look at the target. All we have to do is just do this. Okay, we retrace down to where? To 16.4. But what I told you, first target was like 236. 236 didn't even hold. Guys. Didn't even hold, right? So as you can say, the only reason I was looking for 236 is like I was looking for 236 just to give us another bounce up to like roughly around like not 236 but 382. 382 was $17, right? So $17. I was waiting for $17 to pull back up like to 17.7, but it didn't, okay? Because 236 hold the price so long yesterday, and then, you know, been moving up and down, stuff like that, and then we've been bouncing off this red line, which is the 4-hour 100 EMA. Now we broke it and then capitulated down to a 50% pullback. So we can get this move up to like even another, you know, push up to like a 17.7 before looking for a target like a $15. Okay, so next target to look for, okay, is like, you know, we could make this move, right? I don't do BNB analysis. If you want BNB analysis, daily analysis, make sure to join the premium member, so you get this analysis. But temporary target, we already hit it, $17. Right now it is 16.6. You could look for just medium term target, not to waste your time. Look for like a $15 to a 15.5. Because if I give you a target right now to the upside, I'm going to give you a target to the downside, right? But just get the look for the target to the downside, which is more important, right now. But it can push back up, okay? It can push back up to like a $17. It's not going to be it's like 16.7, so it can push up to like the previous fib level, which is like $17, to like a 17.5. Okay. Hey, what's up, Keith? Would I agree if Ethereum gonna bounce to let me start off with the big question, the first question first. Hey, what's up, Ricardo Rivera? Send crypto. You're waiting for 668 to 7200. You got 7200, so don't wait for, if that's what you're waiting for. I wouldn't be for BTC. I wouldn't be waiting for, like, it's at 72, so don't wait for those 400 points if you're not leveraging. Just buy, okay? Just buy. If you think it's gonna bounce, I'm not telling you. I already gave you my analysis, and I'll tell you, like, we got a chance to retrace down to 55. But if you think like your analysis is good enough, and it's no difference between 72 and $400. If you think basically gonna bounce up to like a 1 million, 2 million, 3, $4 million, right? It's not a big difference. So I wouldn't be waiting. Okay, if you're confident enough, don't wait for 68. Okay, just buy, man. But if you're leveraging, you can just buy. You have to wait. All right. Yes, 100 EMA on Coinbase is 68. That's what I was telling you. I don't know what's wrong with Binance chart and trading view, but 100 EMA on Coinbase is similar to 100 EMA weekly on basically on Bitstamp. They all got the same 100 EMA, but Binance, you can see this red line. We just broke it, right? So, but if I show you a dual screen, some of you guys just joined the live stream, right? If I show you a dual screen, you can see. If I switch it to Bitstamp, you can see the one on the left, right? That's 100 EMA weekly. It is right around like a 6,900. Okay. When I was doing the live stream, it was a little high, excuse me, because the price was a little higher, right? So, but if price drops, the 100 EMA also going to drop. That's why it is right now right around 6,900. So, hey, what's up, Aldo? Thank you for tuning in, man. Hey, what's up, Vishal? Yeah, should be hold our short. Yeah, you should hold your short. I think you did, okay? Because we talked about it. I did not answer that question, but it's gonna bounce back up to that. It's gonna bounce back down to that level of 73. If you shorted since 8K, at least take some profits, okay? At least take some profit, and don't wait for that sideways correction. Secure some profit and close the computer, and wait for BTC at least to give us another contracting triangle. It's gonna push back up, and then you're gonna short it again. All right. The volume is decreasing. You can see how the volume is literally decreasing on a weekly time frame. It's a bad sign, okay? It's not a good sign, but sometimes it can be good, okay? It all depends. You can see the volume in this area, okay? You can see the volume on Binance is decreasing, okay? It is at some point we're gonna get a very big volume in this level, Okay, that volume is like the capitulation volume. We still haven't seen a capitulation volume. I thought this volume was capitulation, this one, okay, but it's not. We're gonna get one bigger than this one. Okay, that one could be 50, I mean not 50, 80 to 90% of this one. Could be 80 to 90%. Listen carefully what I'm telling you, because I told you like about volume. Okay, sometimes you wanna either, okay, your bottom volume to be bigger than your top volume. What I mean by that, okay, this volume, let me just go back to the normal screen. Okay, this volume right here, okay, that's a weekly volume. Okay, you want at some point for us to get something similar in this area at the bottom. Okay, we want to get something similar on the weekly at the bottom. Otherwise, we might not call it the bottom yet. So we're not at the bottom yet. It's no way we're at the bottom. Okay, but I could be wrong, but I don't think we're at the bottom until I see like a capitulation volume. That volume is going to be a mixture of accumulation and capitulation. What I mean by that, because the total volume is equal to the buying and selling pressure, but you have to differentiate, is this volume, this selling pressure, what part of this selling pressure is buying pressure? Because you can get a red candle on the weekly, but those red candle, right, you got multiple green candle on the daily, right? So you have to understand, you have to differentiate it. Okay, even go to the lower time frame and see what I told you, like when BTC was before the capitulation of BTC, right around like 8300 a couple days ago. How I showed you on the 15, 45 minutes, 1 hour, 6 hour, all that volume profiles, how I showed you, same thing. Okay, you have to be very careful. So because we're gonna need a big volume at the bottom in this area. Okay, we're gonna need a very big one. This one wasn't big enough. Okay, wasn't big enough, right? It's just about 50% of this 14k drop. It's just about 50%. So we could replicate another one that could be enough. If like we get another one of these and then a very big green candle like this at the bottom, then we could start saying like just buying to sell it like up to 14k or stuff like that. All right, so he doesn't comment right away while he's charting, like okay. Aldo, XRP is falling, we answer that. Will we see bounce on Ether? Yes, we're going to see bounce on Ether. Ether, we say Ether going to drop 50%, okay, when Ether was 286. Okay, Ethereum was 286, and then I was saying, that's why I say go watch this live stream. Okay, this one, go watch it. Okay, go watch this one. And I told you that was like July 11th. Okay, you can watch the July 11th, or you can watch the July. You can go and watch any of my YouTube videos, guys. Especially the older one, the better. Okay, like because that time I was very focused on these areas, and when BTC started to drop also. Okay, like the last week of June and first week of April. No, last week of June and first week of July, and then the first week of July. Okay, you can watch first week of April. Sorry, first week of April. You can watch the live stream, and you can also watch the last week of June, first week of July. Okay, first week of July. You can go and watch any of these. I've been pretty consistent. I've been very, very consistent. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Keith, hey Keith, I understand like when BTC dropped the BTC pairing, but I understand the BTC pairing, but the majority of people in the market, they don't understand the BTC pairing. So back in December up to even like April, May, I was only doing BTC pairing, but most people don't understand the BTC pairing. Okay, so but unless you ask, I can take a look at the BTC pairing. Right, I don't have no problem with the BTC pairing. Check BNB, I already did. Ethereum bouncing to $200. It's gonna bounce, but I don't know about $200. Okay, I don't know about $200. Let's see. Let's take a look, because we just bounced up from $200, like $300, right? $200 was the most recent rejection, guys. Like on the weekly time frame, we're not even started dropping. Okay, we're not even started dropping yet, because if you take a look at this structure for Ethereum, we're not even yet at 0.618. Okay, we're not yet at 0.618. Let's take a look at it from like a swing low to swing high. we're not even yet at 0.618, which is like roughly 146, which is like roughly around our target, okay, which is roughly around our target of 142, I think, right? 142. So Ethereum most likely gonna break this area. All we did is like bounce soft this 50%, push back up to 382. Okay, that's another way of looking at the market. I'm very flexible of looking at the market different ways. So all we did is bounce off this area, came back down to 0.618, probably gonna bounce up to 50% again and drop down to 0.786, which is $100, bounce off again and break this market structure. And if like we break this market structure, you know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna put a big short on Ethereum again, okay? And what you can expect, guys, we're gonna go like to $43, right? Remember this, guys, remember this. I'm the only person telling you these numbers, okay? We break that market structure, you know when I've been saying like Ethereum gonna drop, make a new low to $50, okay? Now I got a valid reason, okay, to even say Ethereum gonna drop down to like a $43 to $54, okay? So if we break this market structure we got right now is nothing but what we're making on the daily time frame. That's a weekly, okay? Check this out. You see this parallel channel, okay? If you're too bullish on Ethereum, you have to be careful. You see this parallel channel, right? What does it look like? It looks exactly like what Ethereum is doing in this area on the daily. That's what Ethereum is doing in this area. So it's a fractal, but in different time frame. Do you understand? That's exactly what EOS is doing on the daily. You know, we shorted EOS at $3 and EOS dropped down to 0.618. Let me show you EOS before I even go deep into Ethereum. You're gonna see what I'm telling you, guys. You're gonna see what I'm telling you. And this is live analysis, guys. That's live. That's live. Okay, it's unprepared. You see this channel? You see this channel? Is this scary? Is this scary enough? All right. You see this channel? All right, on the daily. Okay, you see this channel on Ethereum on the daily, right? Do you see this fractal? You see this channel on XRP? Let's go to King XRP. You see this channel on XRP? Same exact channel, right? Okay, now let's go back to Ethereum and you're gonna see what I'm telling you. Okay, do you see the channel on the weekly now? Okay, do you see this channel on the weekly time frame? Okay, do you see this channel? All right, so let's see, that's a weekly. Let's see, go on. Okay, that's Binance. It looks better. Now, do you see this channel on the weekly time frame right now? That's the same channel Ethereum did in this level. I show you on the lower degree because this is a weekly, so the channel is longer. Okay, like from $80 to like a 360. And I told you last night we made this big red candle. You know, I told you that Ethereum gonna drop, like make a new low. Okay, that's why it's gonna drop more than 50%. Okay, if you go watch this live stream, you understand what I'm telling you. Okay, you understand what I'm telling you. But just to break it down, guys, we already down to this level, and this drop is so bearish. It is so bearish. It's another capitulation move. You can see this move. We got the same red candle, same red candle. Where we got this red candle from? We got it. We dropped down to where? To 21 EMA on the weekly. Where we got that rejection, 21 EMA on the weekly. What can you expect? We came back and retested. People watch the market on the lower degree too much. Okay, if you watch the market on the lower degree, you're not going to see this stuff. Okay, nobody ain't going to tell you this stuff. Okay, nobody ain't going to show you how bearish Ethereum is. Okay, I was telling Mark, Mark the Moselle, I don't know if you know who Mark is or not. Ethereum going to make a new low since Ethereum was 280. He thought I was crazy. So you can see this red candle. It's another move. That's just a bear flag. This drop could be very, very nasty. And after we drop down to this area, now we can, once we get down to like $80, $90, you can long Ethereum, even like the one roughly around like a 382 pullback to 50% pullback. That's a long-term time frame because this is a weekly. Okay, this is a weekly. You see this, we got this volume in this area. That's a big volume. That's the biggest volume at the bottom. It's okay. it's okay. It's the biggest volume at the bottom, but Bitcoin give us this pattern in this area. All right, give us this pattern in this area. Also, this weekly rejection. Okay, this weekly rejection, you just wanna buy 50%. Okay, these dodgy candle, you wanna buy 50% of the rejection. And you take a look at it. I showed you about BTC earlier, right? If you short 50% of this candle, you would have like entered right around like 186. And we shorted where? At 180. Okay, 180. Okay, we've been shorting since 180. So, hey, what's up, e-governments? E-governance. It must be in EOS, right? It must be in EOS governance or something. Hey, I remember I told you guys back gonna dump the price, but I couldn't say it like too much, because you know, when you say too much, people are going to be panicking and they're going to be like, blah, blah, blah. But I told you, man, BACT is going to dump the price. You know, we talked about it live. And I told you, man, why you think like BACT going to be buying BTC 20K? Okay, just ask yourself, why do you think Bitcoin halving going to take Bitcoin to 60K? I'm very bullish for the long term, but I'm not bullish because of something going to happen. Bitcoin going to push back up very strongly, but it's not because of the halving. If you buy in BTC, you make sure to buy it right now, like between like October, November, right, and maybe December. But March, April, don't buy BTC. It's gonna start crashing just like BACT. Okay, it's gonna start crashing. Right now, the market structure is building up like for these moves. Okay, we could make this double bottom, right? Even break it. Right, for Ethereum down like to $50, and when the BTC halving going to be happening, right, Ethereum going to make this structure. Okay, take this picture, man. This picture today is like October 23rd, and then you know Ethereum going to be making this move. But this move, if you understand what's going on, it's going to be a correction also, and we could still make this move. Okay, we still could make another drop down, right, all the way down like to $30 Ethereum before even going up. But this is the bigger picture. Okay, take a screenshot of this move. That's a weekly chart. So this move could be happening when the rest of the market is very bullish. Okay, talking about BTC halving and all of that nonsense, right? And forget about the chart. They're gonna be like, okay, Ethereum gonna drop. They're gonna sell their Ethereum. They're gonna sell their Ethereum. They're gonna sell their Ethereum. Sell it, all the way down to this level. Okay, because you know 1.27, they're respecting it. Okay, if they don't respect it, market structure is respecting it, and then you know they're gonna buy up a lot of Ethereum in this area, and then we're gonna make a sort of a triangle like this. Okay, a rising wedge, something like that, and a big breakout. Okay, and then if you understand what's going on, you know you're gonna be selling your Ethereum again, not even at the top, but 0.618, you're gonna start shorting Ethereum. Okay, we're gonna start shorting Ethereum. Let's say we drop down to $50 in this area. It's a long term, so write it. Okay, write it down. You're gonna be selling your Ethereum right around this area of roughly 172 to 250. Okay, depending on market structure. Okay, but it is too early to talk about those moves, but I'm just giving you a heads up. It's not a financial advice. Okay, but I told you about BACT, and I told you when BTC was 14K. Okay, I told you when BTC was 3100. I was the only person in the market, okay, calling for BTC 10K, and I was the only person in the market calling for BTC 14K when BTC, not the only person, but the only person I know at least, right? When BTC was, actually I know a couple other people, right? Intro to Crypto and Victor Manana, okay, calling for those big move, but Victor doesn't give like a price target. It just give like structure. So you know, only one of the few people calling for BTC going to the upside, and you can go like back in February and March, go in my YouTube and check it. Okay, and go back to the most popular YouTube channels and check their videos back in like February, April, and March. Okay, you can check their video. Everything is red. My video was pretty green. Okay. I got a lot of green videos. If I made a red video, it's just for thumbnail. Okay, just for clickbait. All right, because some of you guys like clickbaits, right? So all right, so hey, what's up, Shazam? that much be Ripple. They buy OTC and they dump it on the market. I just stay on the market, man. I don't do too much like I don't watch too much news. I just watch too much market structure. But regarding news, I don't watch it. Okay, I don't watch news about people buying OTC and all of that. It's nothing wrong with it, like to know like the news and stuff like that. But I try to focus on the market. Okay, I try to focus on the market, and it helps a lot to be unbiased. All right. No, so if you were a big player with 20 million to spend on BTC at backed, would you pay full price for BTC and HODL? Okay, I wouldn't advise anybody to buy or sell. I give target, but I'm not advising. I'm just telling you like what I could be doing. Like and if 20 million is a lot of money, but I wouldn't put 20 million on BTC right now when I'm calling for 2K, right? At least at 5K, I might put like 10 to 15%, right? 40, 4K, I'm gonna put another 15%, and I might go like 60%, like around 2K, right? And keep the rest on the pocket. But I wouldn't go all in. I wouldn't go all in. Maybe maximum I would be going, if I'm like got that type of money, I wouldn't go more than 60%. All right. And then when the bull market really starts and we break like 20K, I can go full speed. Okay, because I'm already making plenty of profit by buying at a 4K 5K level, averaging roughly 3K. At 20K, I'm already in extreme profits. I can either take out some profit or add on. It all depends. But $20 million, I wouldn't go all in Bitcoin, right? You missed the dump, Taylor. Sorry, man. Not sure who you've been watching and then missed the dump. So if you guys don't have any question, I'm just gonna call it a day. We got like 34 watching. Let's see if you guys 40 watching. Make sure to hit the like, guys. We got 40 watching. I think it's 39 watching, because including myself it's gonna be 40, but we got 37 likes and 2 thumbs down. It's great. So maybe like the live stream too long, maybe I'll make it short next time. That's why I got 2 thumbs down. But make sure to hit the like, guys. Some of you guys subscribe to other channels. You don't even watch. You subscribe to some channel like some channel back in 2017. Those channels not on anymore, but you still subscribe to them, and I'm still giving you live stream. You're not hitting the like. You're not joining the Telegram group. You're not sharing. So you gotta understand, you're not doing it for me. You're not doing it for me, but you're doing it for yourself. Because if crypto progress, you're still gonna make more money. If like crypto gets more views, it's beneficial for you. Okay, if I get more views, it's for you. Okay, because the crypto market gonna grow, more people are gonna be aware about Bitcoin. They're gonna be buying. You're gonna be huddled. You're gonna be huddling, right? Because newbies, they buy and huddle. You already know what's going on, right? So make sure to hit the like and subscribe. Okay, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. So when our grandma come back and buy, we can sell it to them. All right, in the next 4 to 5 years. So hey, what's up, Spencer? So the gold chart. Okay, gold. Okay, gold is amazing. I don't do anything but crypto, but sometimes I like to do research, and I like to do some research, looking at other charts and compare it to my current analysis. Gold. I gotta find gold. Okay, gold is doing great. Okay, it's looking great. But take a look at gold, guys. I think gold gonna drop down to this level. It's gonna at some point retest, like that's a weekly EMA. It's gonna retest this 1450 at some point. Okay, it's gonna retest this weekly 21 EMA before going anyway. Not sure if it's gonna make this move, make this flat correction, go further before dropping. But at some point, gold gonna retrace. But let's take a look at gold on the bigger picture. When you take a look at gold on the bigger picture, right? Gold 100x. Okay, you know that, right? Gold, just like if you take a look at the gold chart and then the Bitcoin chart, it is similar. Okay, if I do a dual screen and I'll show you the Bitcoin chart, okay? Bitcoin chart on BLX, okay? Let's take a look at the BLX chart. If you don't know the BLX chart, the BLX is another, it's called like Brave new coin, okay? It's called, it has a history, the entire history of BTC since 1 cent, all right? So not just Bitstamp. So it, but if I take a BLX, we're gonna be missing something, okay? So you take a look at the gold chart, you can see these two charts are pretty similar, okay? Let's take a look at the Bitstamp because the BLX has too much history. So, but you take a look at these two charts, guys. You can see, okay, BTC made this move, right, up, right? This entire move, right? We got a pullback. Look at gold, guys. Gold made this move, pull back, 100x move, okay? The low was what? Roughly around like a 250, okay? And it pushed all the way up to like almost $2,000, like I think like 1944. But take a look at BTC, guys. We low was right before the bull run was like $200, right? Roughly 214. This one we got like 240, 250, something like that, 244. Similar move, okay? A 1000x move, right? To $20,000. But take a look at gold. Gold we just pulled back, okay? We pulled back on the look. Check the chart on the left, right? Pull back where? That's a log scale, okay? If you don't do it on log scale, you're not going to see all these details, okay? We just pulled back to 236, okay? 236, that's where we got this accumulation move, a pullback. This pullback to 1550 is like 0.618 pullback, okay? It's 0.618 pullback. It could pull back all the way up to 0.786. Let's see where 0.786 is going to be at. So you have to do it on the 21-day chart to get the chart compact, okay? That's 0.618 pullback, and next level you could be looking for is going to be like roughly 1700. The highest I'm expecting gold to go is like 1700, and everybody going to be calling a gold going to the moon, right? But I'm expecting gold to drop down. Where am I expecting gold to drop down? I'm not saying it will, okay? If you're gold, if you like gold and going to sell your gold and stuff like that, right? I'm just doing market analysis, and we could see like if a market will respect what we're looking at. Okay, we could be looking at gold dropping down to 382, and 382, I know, guys, it is pretty low for gold, but it's gonna be like a almost like a 8800, okay, like a almost 900, okay, not 8800 but 900, okay, 800. So that's the next level you could be looking for. But take a look at BTC, guys. Take a look at BTC. You take a look at this chart, okay, similar to gold, the swing low to swing high, this area of roughly around like a 150, okay, and I showed you why BTC could be dropping down to $2,000. You can see we drop exactly at 382, okay, we drop exactly at 382. You can do this on your own. All you have to do is just put the chart on the monthly or 21 days, okay, but 21 days chart looks better. Okay, or the weekly. Okay, let's do the 21 days. That's a 21 days chart. Okay, it looks better. All right, so BTC 21 days chart, you can see that's a 21-day chart, right? In BTC, bottom on the 100 EMA on the 21-day chart, right? And we get a support where at the 21 EMA, okay, on the 21-day chart. And I give you a detailed analysis regarding this move. Okay, that's a 21 EMA. If we break this area, man, we're gonna be in big trouble. If we break this level of 21 EMA on the 21-day chart, it's going to be a big trouble, just like this one, okay, just like this area of 6K. So next level to look for BTC to go to, it is going to be 50% pullback, okay, 50% pullback going to be at 1700. We could like retest this 382 pullback, which is like 3K level, and just bounce off 50% 382 pullback before dropping, because I'm expecting a big move also from BTC. I'm expecting a big move from BTC, all right? But I'm not sure yet at what level we're gonna get that move, but I'm expecting a big move from BTC, okay, big move, okay? But I'm not sure yet at what price level we're gonna get it, okay? But keep that. That's a comparison I wanted to show you. Gold retraced down to 382, okay? BTC retraced down to 382, same move, okay? You can see BTC capitulated down, okay? But gold, since the gold is very strong and been moving sideways for years, now it's pushed back up to 0.618 and could even go higher to 1700. All right, but BTC right now 382 pullback, push back up to 7.786. This pullback is 0.786. All right, so but most people are not paying attention. All right, push back to 0.786. They think these numbers are pretty random. You can see these numbers, and I showed you why BTC was could hit 14K, and 14K was going to be the easiest target. We pulled back exactly at 14K, and I don't have time to show you in like a lower time frame why 14K is very important. Okay, I just don't have time for that. But 14K wasn't a random number, so that's 0.786, and the medium term to long term target is 2K. Okay, it's 2K BTC, and you guys gonna come back and tell me, Send Crypto, you told us since like October 2019, right? So like I told you, we're gonna be dropping down to 7K when BTC was 14, like almost 14K, right? So roughly around this area, right? Roughly around this area. This could be an A, B, C move. Okay, you know, like on the bigger picture, people are telling you BTC gonna be making this ABC like this, right? Let's say A, oops, sorry. Let's say A, B, and C. Okay, that's how they're calling it. That's possible also. You know, that's a signature move for BTC, but I don't want to go through it right now. It's gonna make the analysis too big. But wait till we hit like this 100 EMA again on a 21-day candle. This candle, every single candle represents 21 days. Okay, so you have to just type 21 and D. That's how you get your 21-day candle. That's all you need to do, right? Okay, so and then once we retest this 100 EMA, which is like roughly 4,500, 4,000 level, right? It's gonna be dropping, because you know, if price is dropping right now, this 100 EMA on the 21-day candle is like 4,400, but it's gonna be dropping. It's gonna be dropping, and we haven't even talked about the total or trend line yet. All right, so we got a lot to talk about, but I won't have time. Yeah, 14K. Let's see. It might be 0.618 if you take a look at it on not on the log scale. Let's not do it on the log scale. Let's not. I don't think if you don't do it on the log scale, it is 14K. Let's do it on a weekly. So 14K, I think it was 0.786, right? That's what I just did. But let's double check it. If you don't do it on a log scale, what you get? Okay, that's 0.786 on the log scale, and let's remove the log scale. Okay, if you don't do it on the log scale, you see, that's why I'm telling you, like, it is very important. If you don't do it on the log scale, it's 0.618. So how do you know? How do you change it from log scale? All you have to do is just double click. Okay, when you double click, you go down to the fib levels based on log scale. That's, you have to check this mark. If you check this mark, you're going to be able to do it. But if you don't check this mark, if I do like BTC on a 21-day candle, right, and I try to do the log scale, I wouldn't be able to get this entire move, right? You know, I'm not going to be able to get this entire move. Let's see. This from swing low to swing high, right? You can see I'm able to get the entire move based on log scale. But if I double click on it and I remove it, look at what you got try to get, because you're not going to be able to get these moves, right? You know, I'm not going to be able to say, oh, what's the log scale of, what's the fib retracement from like $200 to $20, I mean $2,000. You're not going to know it. So that's why it is always important to leave it on log scale and pay attention to it. Okay, when the rest of the market looking at things linearly, you're looking at it on the bigger picture. Okay, so that's why it is also important to understand the 0.618. Okay, most people are looking for right now is 7,200, but the 0.618 based on log scale is not 7,200, it's 5,500, and John brought it up. Okay, and since then I've been paying attention to this 0.618, because 7,200 might not hold. Okay, it might not hold, and most people are going to be like, that's the end of the world. 0.618, BTC did not hold 0.618, so that's the end of the world, and everybody gonna be looking for 5500. But they did not know 5500 is a real 0.618. It's very important. It's very important, and I made a video about it, and I said like, let's see, and I said like, let's see, and I took in this video, and I showed you, okay. It's 1:30, guys. We've been live streaming for 2 hours. Okay, let's see. In this area, let's see right here. Okay, right here. Okay, Bitcoin golden retracement 5500, not 7200, and go watch it. Okay, go watch this one. All right, look at this nonsense ads. All right. Okay. 3.7. Okay. Well, you know, 1.27 to okay. 1.41 dollars, and probably to $1,800. Okay, I showed you in this video. You can go and make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and all right. So that is it, guys. Hopefully you guys ZILLIQA. I showed you about ZILLIQA Kiko. I think I showed you about ZILLIQA yesterday. Hey, what's up, Keith? Keith, I told you BC gonna be dropping. You didn't believe it, Keith. And I told you, Keith, BC gonna be going to 10K when BC was 3K. You did believe that, right? Because I know you've been watching me since BC was 3K. So even like, you know, you've been watching since December. So don't disagree. I mean, you have all the right in the world to disagree. But I'm just saying, put something on the table. Don't just go and say like, oh, this guy said BC gonna go to 30K, then BC gonna go to 30K. I'm giving you evidences, okay? I'm giving you evidences, and I'm giving you like the most critical detailed analysis. I haven't even give you like the best of the best yet. It is just like random analysis. I haven't wrote anything I have talked about today, okay? If I had written it down and go by subject, it could have been more in depth, okay? The 21-day candle, 2 is a top, okay? You can see it, okay, and I'll show you similar move just like the 2 is a top in this area. Very bearish, okay, very bearish. We attacked the 21 EMA on the 21-day chart. We attacking it, and we about to break it. We broke it. We capitulated, okay. So all these moves, they related to what I just told you at the beginning of the live stream, but you have to understand it's a puzzle, and you have to put them pieces, you know, piece by piece, and understand what's going on. All right, you have to use all this information and then put it into one piece of information and break it down. Okay, e-government do fib retracement 20K to 3K, exactly 0.618 level, 20K to 3K. Okay, you can do it that way. I just like to do it swing low to swing high. Okay, I mean swing, yes, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But I just explained to you because you're doing it at a regular you know, linear fib retracement. If you do it on a log scale, it's not 0.618. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, I just did it. This blue line is on log scale. It's 0.786. It respected it exactly. Okay, you're looking at things linearly. People are looking at things in the log scale, so you have to be very careful. Okay, just like you see, if I look at it right, I'm gonna show you why it is important to do it on the log scale. Okay, because you take a look at it. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. It doesn't matter, or daily or weekly, it doesn't matter, but it's just more compacted on the weekly. It looks better. You can see from swing low, okay, to swing high. Okay, where we at right now, we got a support from 382 pullback. Okay, 382 pullback. But if I switch it to log scale, okay, it's on log scale. If I remove the log scale, you can see we're not even anywhere. We broke the 50% pullback. Okay, we broke the 50% pullback. But if you put it on log scale, that, you know, for last 4 weeks we got, you know, was exactly at 382, and you know 382 most of the time hold the price very strong. Okay, so people are looking at market, the smart people, the smart money, they're looking at the market in a log scale. Right, that's what I mean. All right, but you're right, it was 0.618 pullback, you know, swing high to swing low, 20K to 3K, it was 0.618 pullback on non-log scale chart. Okay, non-log scale chart. And I just redo it for you. Swing high to swing low. It is correct, right? It is correct. Let me remove it. Yep, you can see. You see right now, we got rejected. Exactly, that's what you're saying. You're not seeing the bigger picture. You're okay because you're lucky enough to be right at this time. But on that, from 72 to 55, it's a big difference. And if you look at market not in a log scale, on a linear scale, you're gonna get doomed. Okay, it's not gonna look good at all for you, because you're gonna be looking for 70 to 100 to be, you know, 0.618. Most people are gonna be like, oops, we dropped to 0.618. But guess what, guys? We're gonna get further drop. We're gonna get further drop, because that's not the real one. Okay, that's not the real one. That's not the real one. Right? That's not the real one. The real one is this one. Right? So that's not Heikin-Ashi. It's not Heikin-Ashi at all. We didn't talk about Heikin-Ashi on the weekly. So the weekly time frame, you can see Heikin-Ashi similar move BTC been making even on the weekly. Okay, this move, you can see it's pretty bearish, man. It's pretty bearish. No sign of reversal yet. No sign of accumulation. No sign of reversal. No sign of bottoming. Man, we're gonna be in big trouble. We're gonna be in big trouble. This move right here, that's what we just made at 83, at 8,300. It's a signature move for BTC to drop. Okay, on the Heikin-Ashi. What's up, Antares69 star? I just call you 69 star. Okay. Okay, yeah, I understand. E-governance. Oh, okay. Hey, J-Mott, I'm not right yet. Let's wait till we hit that number, because I could be wrong. The bottom is 1,800. It's too soon, guys. It is too soon. But I just want you to understand this stuff, because other analysts, okay, they're very good. Some of those analysts, they're very good, but you know, they're very they focus too much on a lower degree, like the 4-hour, you know, divergence, the 2 days, the daily, you know, engulfing candle. But if you switch it to the bigger picture, you're gonna see everything. Okay, you're gonna see everything. Okay. If they stop, that does mean BTC will bust. I don't understand what you mean. I love my life, Paul. Okay, mining farms. I mean, people might switch to XRP, guys. So you have to keep that in mind. People might switch to XRP. So be careful now. Everybody bashing XRP. Okay, you gotta be careful. I'm telling you. So I'm not saying XRP gonna be #1. I'm not confirming it. Okay, it's just speculation, right? But be careful, guys. Like, remember when BTC was 6K and everybody was like, you know, remember all those people, like remember where I used to watch Data Dash. It was like, it's no way BTC gonna break 6K and we're going to 50K. As soon as we broke this level, everybody, you know, start talking about 2K. And I was like, man, I have to do my own analysis. I have to spend time learn, and I'd have to do it on my own. And I started December 15, guys. December 15. If you go to my channel, right, December 15, I got a video and saying like why you should be buying BTC $5 a week. Okay, it was just for fun, but because I knew market, you know what I was expecting was happening. Basically BTC, you know, 3K, Litecoin $25. You can go back all my videos. This video right here, buy BTC $5 worth, go and watch it 10 months ago. Okay, 10 months ago, you can go and watch this video, right? Why I should be buying back. That was like when? December. Make sure to like the video too, guys. That was when 10 months ago, guys. I can find the exact date, but it was like, no, the exact date right here. Okay, right here, right? December 15. The market bottom of December 15. Everything I'm telling you guys, I got a backup. Okay, I got something to back it up. I got something to back it up. Okay, see you 69. All right, guys, if you guys don't have any question, we got 40 likes, like 40 people watching. Let's see how many likes we get. So let's get the likes, guys. It doesn't hurt you. You don't hurt your finger, you know, clicking the like button. Okay, it doesn't hurt your finger. We got 31 likes, 44 likes. We got 44 likes. That's great, guys. That's great, man. Thanks for helping out. Hopefully you guys love the live stream. Let me see. That's 2 hours live stream, man. I haven't done a one live stream so long, okay? But I needed to give you guys the best analysis, you know, in the market. The best analysis you can go back and watch 10 years from now. The best analysis you can go and watch like tomorrow, and you can even watch it while you're driving. You can watch it while you're sleeping, and you're gonna have a peace of mind. Even if BTC bounce up to like a 9K, you're gonna understand what's going on. You're not gonna worry. You're not gonna be like, oh, I missed a boat, I'm gonna be buying at 14K. Okay, you're not gonna do that. Okay, you're not gonna do that. So let me see if you guys have a few more questions. I'm gonna keep you entertained. Okay, go ahead. 11 star. Ether BTC. Let's see Ether BTC. Man, I haven't done like a BTC pairing for so long. I might be lost. Okay, but Ether BTC pairing. Let's see. That's Ethereum. This gives me a Ether BTC gonna be going up. Okay, that's a correction move, and if you recognize this correction move, what do you expect? This correction move, the Dow Jones made this correction move. Like the Dow is correct right now making this move. If you go take a look at the Dow, the DJI, it is making this corrective move, and then we could drop down in this area, make this correction, but Ether BTC is bullish for the long term. Okay, at least for the short term, it is bullish. Okay, it is bullish. So keep an eye on Ether BTC to give you further move up. Okay, some further move up. But I'm seeing a flat correction. Okay, I'm seeing a flat correction. Seeing a flat correction. You got got this impulse wave. You got 1, 2. We could make this 3 to the downside, double bottom in this area before pushing up. But Ether is bullish. Okay, it's if you're looking for BTC gain versus Ether, you might want to hold it. But if you want to look for BTC gain on the fiat, all you have to do is just, because Ethereum gonna drop anyway. That's why I'm not worrying about like holding Ethereum versus BTC, because it's gonna drop, but it's gonna drop in dollar value anyway. Okay, it's gonna drop 50%. All right, so why you know, why hold it at all, right? I'm not saying to sell it. Okay, so, and I can show you the Dow. Okay, the DJI. See, let's see. Yeah, but Ether, you know, I don't have a you know, target like for Ether. Haven't analyzed it for a while, but it's gonna be going up basically. That's all you need to know. Okay, you take a look at the Dow in this area. You can see this pattern. It's the same pattern Ether could be making. Okay, it's the same pattern Ether could be making. You can see the drop. We made like a 2000 to 2002 this flat correction, and we started that bull run since then. So Ether is basically making this move. All right, it's basically making this move. All right, on the daily time frame. All right, you can see the same exact move. So we can definitely drop, and it is just random. You ask about Ether, and I talk about the Dow, right? Because you have to do, you know, multiple market analysis to understand what's going on. Sometimes you don't need Elliott wave. All you need is pattern, moving averages, and you know, pattern recognition. That's all you need. I think December 17 will start a bearish trend till next December 17, kind of like how last December 17 started the bull run. Okay, that's all speculation, but I think we're gonna get a push December. Okay, especially on altcoin. Okay, on altcoins, they're gonna be capitulating, right, when basically going down to 5,500 in that level, and they're going to be making a big move the first 3 months, or the first 2 to 3 months, because they're going to move very fast. Okay, they're going to move like 10x, 15x, stuff like that, right? And after the halving, everybody, you know, expecting like BTC to go to 1 million, and then BTC gonna drop. Okay, BTC gonna drop again. So, but this we could get like a one year side all the way up to like a December, not December, but like August 2020 before we start like a bull run actually. Okay, 20. I'm not in hurry with the bull run because I don't want to be disappointed. You want to get rich so quick, you're going to be disappointed. Most of us been in the market for like 2 years, and most of us not millionaire. So you got to open up your eyes and stop. And we need to stop, not you, but you and I, we got to open up our eyes and stop listening to people telling us BTC going to go to $1 million or $5 million. We have to be realistic. Even if it goes to those levels, it's not going to be in 1 year time. Okay, it's not going to be in 1 year time. You got to give it time. You got all the time in the world. You got at least another 3 to 5 years, okay, before even BTC like a $300,000, $400,000, right? So you got plenty of time to accumulate. Okay, all you need is 1 to 2 BTC and you're gonna be okay, right? So when BTC goes to 2K, don't wait for like $600, okay? Because $600, $800, $900 gonna be the next fib level on the bigger picture, which is gonna be 0.618 pullback from like a $200 to $20,000. Don't wait for that. Just accumulate. If it goes to $2,000, it's not a financial advice, but at least, you know, buy one BTC and save it just for speculative purposes. Okay, buy one and save it. All right. If you can buy one right now, you know, buy at least every week. Okay, buy at least every week. Okay, everybody's speculating. 1% of the world population only speculating about BTC. Can you imagine if 10% of the world population going to be speculating about BTC? It might not be the asset most people, the entire world going to be using, but if like only 10% of the world population going to be speculating about the price of BTC, you're going to be extremely rich. I'm not saying they're going to use it, but just speculate. Okay, just speculate. All right, just to speculate. All right. Yeah, they did not learn about the halving on LITECOIN, because I told them, guys, when LITECOIN was 107, I told them that's it, guys. LITECOIN gonna drop more than 50%, 50 to 6%. If you go watch this live stream, you're gonna understand what I'm telling you. If you go watch that live stream I was telling you, not this one, but the one I was showing you at the beginning of the, roughly around at the beginning of the live stream, Ripple XRP and BTC correction, stuff like that, go and watch it. You can understand what I've been telling you. Okay, tell him I was extremely bearish on LITECOIN starting in this area, because I understood what was going on. All right, in this area, that's Ethereum. I understood what was going on when LITECOIN made this pump. Okay, I understood. Okay, it was actually public live stream. I told you guys this move is the three-way move, and LITECOIN gonna drop all the way down to 0.618. And guess what? We so close, and that was like August, first week of August, September, October, over like 2.5 months ago. You seen what I'm telling you. So if you think like this is gonna go up to 1 million in 1 year, it's okay. You can argue, but you know, they're gonna tell you at the same time this is gonna be in the ABC correction 1, A, B, and they're gonna tell you LITECOIN to $260. Just watch, man. I'm telling you, just watch and see. You're gonna see what I'm telling you very soon. They're gonna tell you, okay, this is one of the scenario, and LITECOIN gonna be going all the way up to all the way up to whatever number. Okay, they're gonna say this is A, B, and C. Okay, but I don't think it's gonna happen like that. It's gonna be like that. Okay, I don't think it's gonna be like this. Okay, most likely we're gonna retest this low of $20 and give a pullback. Okay, give a pullback. This wave can get this move, that move, and this one. So this one going to be the next flat correction we could be looking for LITECOIN before dropping to this level of whatever number, $10 to $15. All right. So all right, guys, I'm pretty exhausted. 2 hours live stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm just gonna call it a day. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, share the content, share it with family, YouTubers, friends, join the public Telegram group. If you're interested in joining the private live stream, about targets and stuff like that, make sure to join the premium member. Send me a private message, and then I'll give you the link to the Discord channel. It's not Telegram, but it's Discord, and you're gonna get EOS, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, LITECOIN, Ethereum, of course BTC, price analysis. Okay, and then we're gonna talk about Elliott wave, talk about the market in the macro level, and especially the bigger, really the bigger picture. That's what we talked about all the time. All right, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care, man.